Hello guys, welcome back to our cooking channel. Today we're gonna be making spicy pickled vegetables, yes. So in case you missed our pickled onions, you can go ahead and get a recap on that or click on our link at the end of the video. And if you're new, you're returning, we can never thank you enough. So push all the fun buttons, subscribe, and without further ado, here's your chef, Chef Edwin.
Hi everyone. Okay, so for today's dish, we're gonna need a cauliflower. We're gonna need half a teaspoon of kosher salt, a teaspoon of cracked pepper, a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar, 2 garlic cloves, 2 chiles de arbol, 2 jalapenos, half an onion, and a tablespoon of the dry oregano, 2 bay leaves, about 6 ounces of the sliced carrots, and we're gonna use 1 cup of the white distilled vinegar and 1 cup of water.
And this will give you guys 32 ounces or so?
We're gonna use half of the cauliflower, so it's gonna be enough to fill a 32-ounce mason jar.
But if you want to go ahead and, if they want to go ahead and make the whole cauliflower, then what's the next?
Then at that point, you just double up on the recipe for the other vegetables.
The vegetables.
With the
okay.
jalapenos.
So there you go.
The onions
okay.
and everything else.
Okay. So there you go. If you guys want to double up and make the whole cauliflower, now you know. So let's get started with the chopping of the vegetables.
Okay, so you have your cauliflower. What you want to do is just going to rip off all the leaves. We're not going to use any of this. For the stem, usually I'll just cut in a circle like this and just turn. And then the stem just comes right off. Then you want to turn this over. I'm going to slice this in half. We'll save the other half for later, for another dish. And then we have this left. So what we do is just cut it into quarts. And all of the stem parts we're not going to need.
And for someone who doesn't like cauliflower like myself, when this man made them pickled, I could just eat the cauliflower all the time. And it just complements any meal, salads, our proteins, our chicken as a side dish. It's one of our favorite dishes here in this household.
So you just want to cut off all the big pieces. We just want the top part of the cauliflower. So just slice there and just throw these parts out. And slice. And then slice it off. All the stuff that you don't need. And then you can use your hands. You could just break up the cauliflower. And you want to pretty much pieces like this, about this size. That's pretty good for remember, because we're gonna stuff this inside a jar, so we don't want too big of a piece. And these right here, you can just break them by hand. And do the same with the rest of the batch. And there's a lot of big pieces there. You know, so I don't do that. You're not gonna use. There you go. You can nice pieces of cauliflower. This one, any big piece you want to cut, small size. This will fit inside the jar. I'm going to put them inside a little bowl and rinse them out. Okay, so now everything's been chopped and ready to go. This is the half that we're not gonna use. So we're gonna set this aside. We got the cauliflower all chopped up and cleaned up. The jalapenos, the onions, and the carrots.
So here we are at the stove, as you guys can see. And again, if you guys like what you're seeing here, please subscribe, like, and share. Any other ideas you guys might want to see, please go ahead and DM us. You can also, once you make any of our dishes, whether it's this one or our drinks, please go ahead and tag us. You can follow us on Instagram, tag us on Instagram. We'd love to see you guys' final project, whether it's our drinks or our food as well.
So for this, we're gonna put about a tablespoon of olive oil in a deep pot. You want to give yourself enough room for all the vegetables to fit in there. We're gonna start off. We just want to kind of saute the onions, the jalapenos,
And can this be done, like if a person doesn't want it too spicy, can they omit like the jalapenos? And is this a recipe if someone doesn't want it too spicy?
You can do one jalapeno, or you can also to just take out the Chile De Arbol. The Chile De Arbol also adds a spiciness to the pickled vegetables, so you could take that out too and just use one jalapeno. So you want to move everything?
Just like a lot of chili in this household.
Yeah, we do like a spicy. So want to move everything around. We just want to saute them really quick.
And today we're using this carrots, but you guys can use the whole carrots and just cut them up. You can use the baby carrots. We just like this kind of carrots because it fits so good in the jar. But as long as you use a fresh carrot, I think you still end up getting a good end result. And the good cauliflower. So it's a good way to sneak in your vegetables too if you don't like vegetables.
You want everything. You're not trying to cook the vegetables at this point. You just want everything kind of to just warm up. Let the onions release their flavor. Let the jalapenos kind of release their flavor.
How long would you say to cook them for?
On the medium heat, I would say maybe 2 minutes.
And I ask all these questions, guys, because I don't do the cooking myself. He does. So all this that we do here is so new to me. So now I know. 2 minutes.
Throw in the
Chile De Arbol.
Chile De Arbol. Just keep moving everything around. Season it with the oregano, the black pepper, and the salt. Just keep moving everything around. Okay, so as you can see, guys, the onions are softening up. You can actually smell the garlic. You can smell the jalapenos. Like I said, you're not really trying to cook the vegetables. You're just trying to get the onions and the garlic to release all that flavor that they have. So you got 1 part vinegar, 1 part water, and you just pour it right in. You want to throw in your 2 bay leaves. And you want to put sugar. This is an optional step, but the sugar actually helps balance out the acidity of the vinegar. If you like that strong vinegar flavor, then you can option not to use the sugar. But I like it because it does make it more subtle, and you can taste the vegetables, and it kind of balances out the flavor. You just want to cover it up. Let it simmer on low for about 10 minutes and it'll be ready to go. Alright, so after 10 minutes, the vegetables are gonna look like this. It's gonna be a very low simmer, which is fine because I want to keep them crunchy. I like to keep like the vegetables, like the carrots and the jalapenos crunchy. And that's it. Now they're ready to be jarred. Now once you're ready to jar, just start stuffing everything into the jar like this.
And when we jar these vegetables at home, you guys, they have lasted us like what, 2 or 3 weeks? So they will last a while. So normally we make a few jars, but just for today's recording, we did just 1 jar just to kind of keep it short and sweet. But if you do about 2 or 3, it's gonna be okay, and they will last as long as you keep it closed, sealed. And any jar will work as well. We're just using the mason jar today, but in the past we've used spaghetti jars, jams, any jar with a lid will work.
Just wanna pretty much pack everything in there.
And we tell you guys, we really use this on everything, salads, on everything. It just, there's no limit to how you can eat pickled vegetables.
And see, pretty much everything. Once you pack it into the jar, pretty much everything is gonna fit. And that's why we did half of the cauliflower, and just in case this is the first time you guys do the recipe and you think 2 jars is too much. But I guarantee you, once you make this one jar, you'll probably want to do 2 jars next time, because this will go really quick.
Especially now that you know that the shelf life could be like 2 or 3 weeks. We should test it out, but again, 1 jar only lasts like a week in our household.
Yeah. And just pretty much try to get all the vegetables in. And once you packed everything in, then you just put in the rest of the juice and really just fill it up to the very top with the juice.
And he does mean it. He really did top it off to the rim, you guys.
Yep, and that's pretty much.
Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
And there you go. You have a nice jar of pickled vegetables. And you want to seal it up.
And again, you guys make this at home and you have full control of what vegetables you want in there. You want more carrots, you want more cauliflower, it's up to you. You want it spicy, not too spicy. You control all the flavors. This is why it's one of our favorite meals to make.
And at this point, you want to store this and let it cool down, then store it in the refrigerator. The heat is gonna seal up the lid, so it'll be good for over a month until you open it. Once you open it, then you probably want to finish it within about 2 weeks.
There you guys have it. We're done for today. But if you follow us, we have some drinks coming up. We have some margaritas, some Moscows. We still haven't decided yet, but whatever we make, it's gonna be good stuff. So thank you for stopping by, and please again, go ahead and DM us for any questions you might have, and you guys have a good rest of the day.